Hey there, Cancerians. Welcome to the Happy Cancer Tarot channel. Alright, let's go ahead and let's get started, Cancers. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Cancers. Cancers, I feel like there is something, because my eyes keep looking at this picture here. I'm going to put that right there. There is some sort of calm storm going on around you. And what I mean, what I'm picking up with this calm storm, I feel like it feels like you can't see it. That's why it's calm. But there's a storm that can't be seen. So this, for example, for some of you, or maybe even for the collective, I feel as though this feels like a spiritual attack, which means that when you are going through or experiencing things, like let's say, for example, someone is spiritually attacking you, right? You can't prove it because it's happening spiritually. They're doing it from a distance. And that's why I say it's a calm storm, because the person can be in your circle causing some sort of spiritual attack against you and you wouldn't even know it. Because I feel like there's something going on with someone in someone's circle, and you would not be able to tell that this person is actually doing something to spiritually attack someone. Because they're very stoic. And I feel like they're actually very detached from their emotions. I feel like they don't really have any emotions or any feelings. There's something about their energy that just feels, you know what I'm getting? It feels like they feel dead on the inside. Whoever this person is, they feel dead on the inside. Emotionless. I don't know who this person is to you, but I'm describing the energy that I'm picking up on who I feel is spiritually attacking you. And that's why I say it's a calm storm, because it's calm, like I said, because you don't know who this person is, because they are being in your face and being calm. But there's a storm because of the spiritual attack. So, and I feel like this person is really good at hiding their emotions, because they already don't show any emotions. So how you will recognize this person is that they are emotionless. Like they don't really show any emotions. And they don't react to that. See, look at here, the Nine of Swords. That's what I'm saying here. You're going through some sort of like dark night. Maybe even feeling paranoid, maybe feeling stressed out. Maybe you're having a hard time sleeping. Some of you may have like headaches, bad dreams. I just feel like you're really going through a really stressful, intense time right now. And I feel like this person is connected. And that's what I mean by calm. You're experiencing something that could also be mental with those 9 swords. But how can you prove it physically? So how can you tell someone, oh, officer, or oh, judge, this person is spiritually attacking me? How can they pay for doing that if it can't be proven? And I feel like it's stressing you out, because you can't prove it. You may not even understand it. Some of you may not even know that it's happening. You may not even know that that 9 of swords that you're experiencing is coming from this person. Let's see. Tell me more about this. Let me see. Tell me about Cancer's energy. The five of Pentacles. Look, see, overwhelmed, stressed out. You are overwhelmed and stressed out because of a lot of bad luck, a lot of hard times. You are so overwhelmed with issues, so overwhelmed with being out in the cold, okay? So overwhelmed with life challenging you, life problems. Some of you are overwhelmed with sickness, overwhelmed with financial struggles, overwhelmed with family problems. It's a lot that you're carrying with this 5 of Pentacles. Because the 5 of Pentacles is about struggling, right? And the 10 of Wands is feeling overwhelmed. You're struggling and feeling overwhelmed with the things that you are struggling with. The hard times that you're struggling with. It's like it's too much. It feels like it's too much for you. I'm seeing here the Hierophant coming, and then we got the Queen of Pentacles. Let me see what this is about. There's Earth energy. We got Taurus coming in with the Hierophant right there. And the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. And then we got the Death card and the Queen of Swords. You see what I'm saying here? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There's two people up here. I feel like one of them is your energy and the other one is someone else's energy. Let me see what this is about here. Tell me about this. I'm about to pull for this person's energy. They have, whoever this person is, they could be religious. They could be like a mentor in some sort of hype. I feel like they want to be. That's what because they're the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They want to be this Hierophant. They want to be in a position of authority, where a ruling, where they can influence people. They want to be able to, give people advice, this higher level of authority. There's something about wanting that. Let me see. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lot of, but they want it for greedy and selfish reasons, though. This is, let's say, for example, we're going to say the Hierophant is like a pastor, okay? Or a social media, it can even be a social media influencer. This person wants to be that because they influence people, right? They want to be someone that influences people, but they want to do it for financial reasons, not because it's their calling. Tell me about this person. Uh-oh. Hidden truth. Look, you are hiding from your true self. That didn't I just get done saying that? See, and even right here when I was telling you this person is emotionless and detached, they don't know who they are. Didn't I say they feel dead on the inside? And they're trying to that's what I'm saying. They're hiding from their true self. They're trying to do something that's not authentic. They're trying to do something that's not their calling, rather than doing what is true to them. Why are they coming up in your reading? Why is this person coming up in your reading, though? I mean, I know I told you guys I felt like there was a spiritual attack. Look, submerged in emotions and access denied. They're coming up in your reading because that calm storm. I told you they're poker face, they're stoic, but behind the scenes, someone's feelings run really deep, but they are concealed. Didn't I say that? Why? Because access has been denied, blocking communication. Did you do this to this person? Because I'm seeing here the Queen of Swords, very smart and intelligent, and has high standards and boundaries. You put an end to something. You weren't having it before it even started. You know what I'm getting here, Cancers? I feel like there's something going before you. But why? Because remember I said feeling dead on the inside, and then here's the Death card. This is making me feel like there's like the Grim Reaper. This energy is giving me that. Tell me about this Death card. Depression. Tell me more about this energy. Muse, you are inspiration to others, to someone. And that goes back to what I was saying about that Hierophant. An inspiration to others, and this person wanting to be that. This person wants to be an inspiration to others. And I'm seeing here depression. So this person, like I said, didn't I say that they were depressed? Because there's some sadness and just this empty feeling on the inside. I feel like this person may want that for themselves. They may want to end it because they're so, that's what I feel like. This person is submerged by their emotions and they're feeling melancholy and they want to end it. Tell me about Cancers. Let's see what's going on with you. I'm seeing here with the Queen of Swords. Tell me about Cancer's energy. Your desires are within reach, manifesting. Your focus is on manifesting. This Grim Reaper is going before you because I feel like this depression, I feel like it blocked. I feel like, oh, you know what I'm getting here? Return to sender. Oh my gosh, that's what you did. You spoke something because I feel like it was coming for you. You may have, remember we saw the Nine of Swords. So they tried to send that to you. And remember we talked about how you were overwhelmed with burdens? I feel like you did a return to sender. So whatever it is that this person sent to you, it's now happening to them, but it's actually manifesting in their life. Whereas in your life, you're speaking life over yourself as that Queen of Swords. You're using the power of your tongue. And look, what's within reach? You're manifesting good things. Because you have been in this struggle with your head held down. Which makes me feel like you were not reacting. Because see, not reacting to negativity. What happened? Access denied. Blocking communication. That's what I'm saying with that sword being up. It's like blocking it. You were like, no, I'm not having it. And I feel like even like they could have been trying to send you stuff to make you want to just delete, end the things. That Nine of Swords, stress, agony, depression. Not being able to sleep. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that energy was on you. See right here, even with this cloak, that energy was on you and you were struggling with it. But you spoke up. You're speaking up, standing in your truth and not reacting to this energy. Because like I said, you can't prove it. But you're standing in your truth. And because of that, death missed you. And now your desires are within reach, and it's going. It has to go somewhere. So what they were sending to you is coming back. It's coming back to them. Look, arrested is in reverse. It says someone may be getting arrested. There's something significant about a holiday. Let me see. Tell me about this arrest. It's in reverse. Let's see. We got here. Secret admirer. See, this is someone. And look, fear of rejection. Someone secretly watching you. Someone secretly watching you. Miracles. See, I told you your desires are within reach. Miracles are unfolding. Blessings are surrounding you. Luck is on your side. See, there was no weapon. That sword, there was no weapon. See, you missed it. They were trying to send death your way. There was no weapon formed against you that prospered. You're about to experience a miracle. You are, because it says here, your desires are within reach. Because look, arrest. I feel like whatever it is that was going on, their hands are permanently tied. That's why arrest is in reverse. Whether they're actually in jail, I don't know. But this is letting me know that this person's hands, and you are free. Their hands are actually tied. It's like what was done to you is being done to them, but it's manifested. It didn't manifest for you in that way to take you out, but it's manifesting in their life. So it's like if they were wishing good, then they're getting good. But if they were wishing bad, see what I tell y'all, the battlefield. Fighting, arguments, disagreements, not on the same page. That's what I was talking about. See, a battlefield was going on. A spiritual attack for some of you. Look, Queen Bee. A natural, this is why. It was two of them. It was two of them. For some of you, this was two people. Look, a natural leader standing out from the rest. Ruler of their heart. You are coming in as the Queen Bee. And look, battlefield, attacking. Fighting, arguments, disagreements. There was two of these people. And I told y'all the Grim Reaper. Didn't I tell y'all I felt that Grim Reaper energy? But it says here, breakup, divorce, clearing the way, the old, cutting something or someone off. See? The Grim Reaper, clearing the way. See? What did I say? Going before you. Blocking people. Ending this attack on you. Locking someone's hand up to where they can't do anything to you anymore. Figuratively speaking. And see, the hand of fate. The hand of fate is stepping in. Fated events. Fated relationships. See, forces beyond your control is putting a stop to it. It's now time. Forces beyond your control. You don't have to do it. That's why I said no weapon formed against you is prospering. The hand of fate is stepping in. The Grim Reaper is going before you to put an end to this, to clear your way, because you're going somewhere. You see how I have this? Can you see it? I'm telling you, this is how it's showing up. The Grim Reaper going before you. And look, begging for forgiveness. That's that Hierophant. Because look, Look, the Hierophant right here. This is making me feel like a wannabe Hierophant though. Begging for some sort of forgiveness. I don't know from who, whether it's you or someone else, but they're begging for forgiveness, pleading with the Grim Reaper, whatever this energy, because this is happening energetically. It was sent to you energetically, and it's going back energetically. So, begging this Grim Reaper. All right, let's see what else is coming your way before I wrap it up. What else is coming? I don't want to use that. We're going to stick with this. What else is coming Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs way? Let's pull one more set. You're going somewhere. The Chariot. And I'm telling you, because the Grim Reaper has cleared your way by ending these low vibrational things that have been sent to attack you and overwhelm you, it's clearing the path for you to go somewhere. And you're going to feel very strong and very powerful because you're seeing the hand of fate at hand. So where are you going? Where are you going? You're going into hermit mode. You're going into hermit. You're going into hermit. The hermit is quiet. The hermit is wise. The hermit can also be a figure of wisdom. Why are you determined to? You're determined to go into hermit, and I can see why, because of all the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, the things that you went through. You're tired. You've been stressed out and overwhelmed. So I'm seeing you actually being determined to stay quiet, to stay to yourself. I'm seeing you you're determined to go into hermit. You want to go into hermit. You want to be left alone. Because look, see, even right here. See, here's the devil. And look, see, that's what I told you guys. Look at the chains. That you were locked in. You were locked in chains with the devil. Now you're free. Again, because the Grim Reaper has, with the hand of fate, has stepped in to break you free from the devil's grips. And now you're determined for peace. You're determined for, some of you are even determined for wisdom around the situation. But you're determined to have that on your own, though. You want to be by yourself. Because you want some guidance. You want some understanding around this. So you may be spending some time alone. You want that for yourself. Yeah, you need time. The Nine of Pentacles is here. You need time. Because look, see the Eight of Swords. A victim. You were a victim. And again, it's still affecting you mentally. This is a victim mentality. Eight of Swords. And I feel like you're just in being in this energy because the Ten of Wands, you're just coming out of it. So of course you felt powerless to something that you had to deal with for a very long time. That's 10 Wands. Some of you 10 plus 5, 15 years. Some of you, because we got the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands when it comes to your struggles. 15. Some of you have been trapped by this for 15 years. Not necessarily by this particular energy, but just struggles, adversities. It's been going on for a long time, and which is why you want to rest. Because you were dealing with something that was out of your control. It was not fair. The Justice card is in reverse. You were a prisoner to something that was an injustice to you. And now you just want to be left alone. You need time. Yeah, and I'm seeing here, you need time to get into this Empress energy. With this, with that Empress energy, it's like you may want to just nurture and love on yourself, because I'm seeing the Queen of Wands in reverse, because you may not be feeling very confident after this experience, because I feel like it may have shaken you up, and shaking you up in the sense of, like I was saying, wanting some understanding around what you experienced. Because some of you, this spiritual attack, remember I told you, you didn't even know. Some of you don't even know that it's happening. And now that it's being revealed, or whenever it's revealed, it's like you're like, I need some guidance. I need some understanding. I need some downtime to myself. This, I've been in this for a long time. I need some peace and quiet. All right, let's see. Let's get a final message. What is the final message here? You may get a phone call, because my phone did ring. And I saw the Page of Swords at some point. Some of you may get a phone call. That's when I'm reading, anything that happens around me has to do with you. You may get a phone call. And I feel like that was a number I did not know. So you're going to get a phone call from someone, not necessarily someone you don't know, but it's going to come from a number that you don't know. So I don't know if someone's maybe hiding when they call you, calling you from an anonymous number. Look, we got tears of remorse. It says, make peace with your regrets and allow the past to guide your actions in the future. See, tears. You may have felt hurt by the past. Because again, it was out of your control. You were a victim to injustice. So I feel like that's why you also need times, because it was hurtful. Like, why did I have to experience this? Why did I have to go through this? Some of you are determined to understand that. And we got divine intervention. It says angels are working behind the scenes to assist in the miracle you've requested. Again, this is making me feel like that Grim Reaper. You know what I'm picking up a lot around your energy, Cancers? Especially seeing this Sphinx, these two Sphinx, the light and the dark. You know what I'm picking up? And remember I did another reading where we were talking about Lilith? I'm picking up a lot of like dark energy around you guys that's actually works for your favor. It's like you're able to control and work with light and dark energy. That's interesting. And that's probably what I feel like you're going to get some sort of understanding around because of who you are. And I keep feeling like some sort of position of authority or power. And remember I said you're this Hierophant, like someone wants to be the Hierophant, but I feel like you have this calling to be this influencer or to be this guide, because that's why the Hermit is coming in too. You had to go through a lot so that you can guide others, to be a guide. And I feel like you had to experience darkness, that Nine of Swords, and the Hermit is in the dark. I need light. So I feel like you had to experience darkness. Now you're able to use darkness. You're able to use the Grim Reaper on your behalf. You're able to use the quote unquote, and I say Lilith loosely because people like to give her a bad rep, but you're able to use that dark energy for your behalf. You're ruling it. See, he's over the light and the dark. And I feel like you're going to come to understand that about yourself. And look, see, soul family. Prepare to meet those who share similar frequency levels as you. Yeah, I really feel like there's something here. That's why it says, make peace with your regrets and allow the past to guide you. Because you're a guide. The past, what you experience, is supposed to be a guide for you. To be a source and a light to others. And we got here unrevealed secrets. It says what is happening on the surface is not what you will see if you dive deeper. See, there's something deeper. And remember we talked about on the surface, because it's spiritual. It's deeper than physical. Like you can see when someone hits you, but you can't see when they use something spiritual to attack you. That's what they're saying. Unrevealed secrets. You're going to gain that insight as the Hermit. When you're determined to be in this Hermit, I feel like divine intervention is coming in to also help you understand, to reveal what was in the dark, to give you understanding around your experience and your journey. See, exploration. Right now, you need to search and explore. It's okay to wander until you find home, because you're going to be still reeling from what you experienced. So it's like you're trying to get understanding. You feel lost. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like in that lost energy, God is going to meet you to help give you that understanding, to help reveal those things that were in the dark and why you had to go through it. All right, so take that time for those who this happens to or when it happens to nurture and love on yourself. That's going to be important for you, because I feel like with the Queen of Wands, you're going to be exhausted, you're going to be tired, and you're not going to be feeling very outgoing or wanting to be around people. Use that time to nurture and love on you. All right, catch you guys later. Bye.